I am so excited for today's video. I saw Ryan Trahan's I Tried Every Drive-Thru's Most Expensive Item, and I thought we needed a healthy version of this because as moms, as busy women, fast food is never off the table, and so I thought it would be a fun experiment to go to different drive-thrus and see what we could come up with in terms of their healthiest options. Now, I know healthy is a relative term depending on sort of your dietary needs, but here's what we're going to base it on. So we're going to base it on taste, obviously. We're going to base it on price, and we're also going to base it on protein value for what you get. So I'm going to think about the idea of like per 100 calories getting a minimum of 10 grams of protein. Like that's how I'm going to consider it in terms of value. So we are going to start with Chick-fil-A. So let's order. I'm going to order in the app, and then I will tell you what I got, and we'll do a little taste test, and then we'll rank it. Let's go. Hey mamas, Alexandria here, 35-year-old toddler mom, therapist, and gym rat. I lost nearly 40 pounds postpartum, and it changed my life. So now my goal is to help other mamas and other women to be the best versions of themselves and to reach their goals. And so, as I've said, today we are going to drive-thru. Well, really, we're going to do this over the course of a couple of days because that's just how the chips fall. So, I'm going to start with Chick-fil-A. So, let's go. Hi, hon.
Can I have a name for your order?
I placed a mobile order, dear.
What's the name on it?
Under Alexandria.
Alexandra S?
Yep, that's me.
All right, ma'am. You're all set to go.
All right.
Have a wonderful
Thanks,
day.
dear.
Thank you, dear. My pleasure. You got a mobile for Alexandra?
I did, yes, dear. Thank you so much,
My
hon.
pleasure. Have a good day.
Thanks, same to you, dear. Goods procured. Let's pull over. So, what did I get you, mask? Well, I'm glad you asked. All right, so I opted for the 12 count of the grilled nugget, and then I went with the zesty buffalo. If you wanted to conserve calories, you would probably go with like a hot sauce or a no sauce, but life is boring. Life is too interesting to eat boring food. So I opted for the zesty buffalo. And then for my side, I opted for the fresh fruit. Partly because I will eat that and it's healthy, and also because there's a decent chance my son will steal it too because I got food for him as well as for my husband. All right, taste test. I've had these before, but it's been a minute. And I think I've had them plain before and they're not too bad. We'll do plain first. Let's do plain first. All right. That's pretty good. It reminds me of the buffalo bites from Bojangles. My brain's not working. Let me not spill this everywhere. All right, let's see. Yes, that's very much the vibe I'm getting from that. Let me see if I can not make a mess. All right. And then I have a little bit of fruit. The fruit is ripe, it's fresh, which can be very hit or miss depending on your fast food restaurant. So overall, I would give the taste of this one a 4.5. But I'm going to save the other two categories for later in the video so we can declare a winner. So keep that in mind. But so we've got for taste, we're got a 4.5. But we still have nutrition and price to go. So stay tuned so we can see what our winner will be. What's up, guys? We are back for round 2, day 2, McDonald's. Okay, so here's the thing. Chick-fil-A, that one was a little bit easy. This one was a little bit trickier. So I'm gonna go and order. So I found sort of like 3 options that are like on a similar bar. So I want to go over those with you before I place my order. So my typical go-to would be the 10-piece nugget. And then typically I end up having some of my son's fries because I just do. And that's going to run you, yes, I took notes. That's going to run you 410 calories and 23 grams of protein. And then at 470 with 26 grams of protein, you've got the McCrispy sandwich. And then at 390, you've got 16 grams of protein at 390 calories. So from a protein standpoint, your best bet is going to be the McNuggets. But I figured for today's video, I would try something for you that I haven't tried in quite a while, which is their McCrispy sandwich. Because I know what their nuggets taste like. I like their nuggets, so you can always circle to their nuggets. And they offer fries and apple slices, so those are kind of your choices. So let's go order. And yeah. Let's go order. It's probably gonna take a minute, so I'll probably come back.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's.
Hi, hon. Can I get a McCrispy sandwich, please?
Say it again.
The McCrispy sandwich.
The meal or just the entree?
Just the entree, dear.
Anything else?
That's got it.
Righty, your total is $4.53.
Thanks. Hi, I'm good. How are you, hon? Yes. Thanks, you too, hon.
I get a crispy chicken?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Have a good one, hon. Yes, I'm always this friendly. Almost exclusively. I know. But, item secure. Let's pull it back over. Alright, ready? Pretty good. This is pretty good. So, pretty good. I don't know if it's quite as good as like a Chick-fil-A, but it's pretty good. And for this one, I will give it a 5 for taste. So, I will report back with my other numbers as we get to the end of the video. But I will see you for the next one. I believe we're going to go with Arby's next. We'll see. Alright, catch you later. And if you love this kind of content, I would love if you would hit that subscribe button down below and come and join us non-judgy mom friends. I would love to be one of your non-judgy mom friends who comes alongside you to help you reach your goals. And please say hello in the comments. If you're new, you're not, it really doesn't matter. I would love to hear from you and have a conversation with you. That's the only way this community works. So come and say hello. Come and tell me anything you want to tell me. What's your favorite fast food restaurant? Do you even give a crap when you go eat at fast food places, whether they have a healthy option or not? I want to know. Let me hear from you. What's up, guys? We're back for number 3, which is going to be Wendy's is contestant number 3. So a couple of things that I'm sure you're thinking as you're watching this video. Yes, I am this short, and yes, I sit this close to the wheel all the time. So to answer those questions that I'm sure you're already asking yourself as you watch this video. Yes, and yes. All right, so we are on to Wendy's, and of course, as usual, I did my research before, and so basically what I came up with is 2 pretty solid options from Wendy's, and that's going to be, surprisingly, this is actually pretty surprising because oftentimes the salads at restaurants are sneakily bad for you, so, you know, keep that in mind. But in this particular case, the Parmesan Caesar salad is 290 calories by itself before you add the dressing, and then if you use half a pack of dressing, that bumps it up to 410, and then the protein is 31 grams of protein if you do it that way. The other option, or the other best option here, is going to be a large chili, and that runs you 340 calories with 22 grams of protein. So actually today I'm going to be ordering both because I'm ordering for my husband at home with our son, and yeah, so let's go order. Although the line is pretty long, So, I'm gonna be back in a few. This weather is gross. I shook it up for you today. I'm not wearing orange. I was wearing orange in like the last like 3 clips, so I shook it up for you as we wait patiently to order. The Wendy's around here is notoriously not particularly speedy. So, is that your experience also? Maybe it's just around here. I don't know.
Hi, welcome to Wendy's. My name is Kim. Will you be using your Wendy's rewards today?
No, hun, not today.
Wendy's, may I take it?
Hi, hun. Can I get a Parmesan Caesar salad, please?
Parmesan Caesar salad.
Uh-huh. And then can I also get a large chili, please?
Large what?
Large chili?
All right, what else?
That's got it, dear.
All right, 1274 window.
All right, thank you, hon.
You got the large chili in the salad?
Yes, sir. Thank you, hon. Thank you, hon. Thanks. You guys have a great one. No. The goods are secure. All right, so as I mentioned, the chili is my husband's. Although I've had their chili, I like their chili. It's pretty good. But all right, so as I was saying, I won't be adding these just because they're in an extra bag, and you certainly could if you wanted to. I don't remember what the calories are. I'll try to look that up for you. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half the dressing, because each packet of dressing is 240 calories. And A, that's a lot of dressing, but also B, that's a lot of calories. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder instead, making sure I'm in focus. All right. Chicken's actually hot. Okay. All right. And like I have been doing with the last ones, I will give you my marks for taste, and then we'll circle back at the end of the video for the final results. It's kind of reminding me of the format of the 4 weddings. That's what I feel like, where they like vote on each other's wedding and then the person wins. You guys know what I'm talking about? Somebody tell me you know what I'm talking about. Okay. I don't know that I've ever had this salad. I've had the apple salad, and it is a little cliche to have the salad, but I feel like a lot of times the salads are not very nutritionally dense from a fast food standpoint, so I was a little surprised to see that this actually was one of the better options. So, all right. Ready? Good. I've decided she gets a 5. I don't know why I said in the salad is she, but anyway, chicken parm, I'd rate it 5. I mean, it's not like 5-star restaurant, but for fast food, it's really good. So, one other thing that my husband and I were talking about as I was planning to come here, he and I were looking at the menu together. Well, 2 things actually. One of those things is that you will notice a lot if you're checking the nutrition on fast food that there typically is a lot of sodium. And that's not necessarily a problem unless you already have some sort of like cardiovascular issues and things like that. Then that's something you might want to be extra wary of. It hasn't been something that I've accounted for in this particular thing, but you'll notice that the sodium levels tend to be higher than average. So just something to keep in mind. The other thing I will say is that, like, McDonald's is a great example of this. When I eat McDonald's, I do find that I am a bit more sluggish than I would be if I ate something comparable at home, or like if I ate a comparable amount of calories at home. I don't know exactly what it is about the fast food that makes it that way, but that's just been my experience. All right, so my friends, the tally on Wendy's is she gets a 5, which I think that McDonald's also got a 5 yesterday. So the food's been pretty good from fast food standpoint, so that's good. So I'll give you my numbers on price and nutrition, here in just a little while. Well, hello, my friends. I'm back again, and our saga continues. Okay, that was a little dramatic, sorry. So, today I'm back, and today we're going to do Taco Bell. And then we're going to have a chat about Zaxby's. So, we'll cover Taco Bell first, because I got a lot to say about Taco Bell. I know, it's surprising. But sit tight, stick with me. Okay, so, Taco Bell. This is what happens when my husband gets involved. Okay, my husband took an interest in my project, and this is what happened. Okay, so if this one is nerdier than usual, it's because my husband took an interest. So, all right, so let's talk about Taco Bell for a second. So Taco Bell is surprisingly, what's the word? I don't want to call it easy, but it's surprisingly useful. And we also discovered that they also have their own suggestions for people on a calorie budget on their website. We're going to talk about that too. Okay, so first things first. If you want to go like super easy, basic, you know, like I don't really want to have to think about it, you can get their Power Menu Bowl. I apologize, it is my husband texting me. That's going to run you 460 calories with 28 grams of protein and 8 grams of fiber. And I am going to order one of those because both my husband and I are eating and I want to try both. But I will be rating the chicken soft tacos, which are our choice. And you get 3 of those, well, if you order 3 of those, it's 480 calories, 36 grams of protein, and 3 grams of fiber. So you get higher protein, lower fiber, just depending on which choice that you make. And then by comparison, if you think about like a regular hard or soft taco, those aren't terrible. Those are going to run you $5.40 for the soft, and $5.10 for the hard tacos, with 28 grams of protein for the soft, 24 grams for the hard tacos. And so I can put the breakdown on the thing if you care that much. Most of you may not care that much. Anyway, my point being is if you like a regular taco, that's fine. The thing about, like, when I'm thinking about this, and one of the things that my husband and I were talking about is that, like, some of it for you guys might be a convenience thing, but some of it also for you, like, you might want to, like, scratch the itch of said place. And so one of the challenges of something like a Power Bowl, which we'll try just to make sure I'm not talking out my butt, but, you know, if you're getting, like, a chicken soft taco, you're at least, like, scratching that Taco Bell itch, right? So that leads me to Taco Bell suggestions. So they do have on their website some suggestions, and I will link that in the description bar for you if you want to go look at it for yourself, in case you happen to be vegetarian. Although if you are a vegetarian, you're likely not watching this video. I don't know. Maybe you are. Tell me in the comments. But so the Chicken Burrito Supreme Fresco style, they're sort of like go-to for like living in a calorie budget, seems to be Fresco style. And the only problem I have with that is that, like, that takes all the fun out of it, right? That takes all the Taco Bell out of eating at Taco Bell. Like a taco with no cheese or no sour cream, like, that's just not very fun. That's all. Anyway, so, and then the other piece is that there are lower percentages of protein. All right, so we're going to go order. Like I said, I'm going to order a Power Bowl, and I'm going to order 4 tacos because my husband said not to eat his taco. And he's eating the tacos. So we're going to try both, and we'll do a taste test. But what's going to count in our little thing will be the chicken soft tacos, because it's only fair if I only count one menu item. But let's go. So there's like 0 people at Taco Bell right now, and I don't know if it's because it's like 11 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday or what, but it's kind of weirding me out that there's nobody at Taco Bell. I had to look to see if people were like going in the restaurant to see if it was even open. They are. It's just weird. Okay, that's all.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you, hon?
I'm doing good. Order when you're ready.
Can I do a chicken Power Bowl?
Okay, what else for you?
And then can I also do 4 of the chicken soft tacos, please?
Okay, what else for you?
And that's going to do it. I guess, can I also get some water?
Alright, just 1 water?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, any sauce for you?
No, ma'am. That's got it for today.
Alright, it's going to be $18.81. Please go for it.
All right. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Man, Taco Bell's gone up. Everything has. Who eats Taco Bell at 7 o'clock in the morning? Real question. Not passing judgment. Just asking. Who eats Taco Bell at 7 a.m.? Because they're open at 7 a.m. Do people eat tacos at 7 a.m.? I don't need tacos instead of I'm just asking. Thank you, dear. Have a good one.
Welcome, thank you.
Target's acquired. Alright, friends, here we go. Alright, so as discussed, so this Powerball is looking pretty good size. I wasn't really sure. You never really know. And that's part of why I ordered it, because I've never had it. We don't eat a lot of Taco Bell. Personally, my son will not eat Taco Bell, and so we are never here unless it's just us solo. So, alright, we're going to give this a try first. We got some guac on here. I just ordered it as it comes, as you probably heard. I see some guac, some chicken, some sort of dressing of some kind, some rice. Looks pretty good. This kind of is giving me like Chipotle vibes, which that's not something we're going to cover in this video because I was kind of focusing on like drive-thrus. But if you wanted a continuation on this, we could certainly do that. Now I will say there in the chicken Powerball, there's not like a ton of chicken. There's a lot of other stuff, but there's not a ton of chicken. So just FYI. So, all right, let's try this. Let's see. Not bad. Not my favorite thing I've ever had. It's a little... It doesn't... So the thing is for me is it's one of those, like, it doesn't really scratch the Taco Bell itch. Does that make sense? So, like, it's not bad, though. Chipotle is better. But. So, alright. So that was just sort of FYI. Now... Alright, so here we go. This is our chicken soft taco. See my face. And I would think from like a food volume standpoint, this would likely be a little more filling, but I guess with the rice in the bowl, kind of depends. And this is 20 more calories, I think we said. Put this side. So I'd give these tacos a 4 because I like the chicken is fine, but I like the beef better. But I do feel like this kind of scratches the itch that we talked about. So, 4. Again, we'll finish up the video with the rest of the breakdown. But for the chicken taco, I'm going to give it a 4. Alright, so now let me tell you the other part of my plan for today. Because when I went into today, there is a Zaxby's. Let me show you. There's a Zaxby's right here. Whee! And so, because I promised myself... Well, I promised all of you, rather, that I would try every place in my area that I could. I was going to do Zaxby's. But then as I perused the Zaxby's menu, nutrition, all that sort of good jazz, I noticed that there was really nothing great that stood out to me. And so my sort of takeaway from that was, if you have a Zaxby's, I know Zaxby's is regional, so... If you have a Zaxby's, honestly, it's probably one of those situations where you want to just go and order what you want. Just don't eat a crap ton of it. Because there's nothing really particularly, like, good as an option there. So let that be, you know, one of your, like, splurge meals or, you know, budget for that higher calories. Because you might as well just get what you want if you're going to go to a Zaxby's. So that's what I wanted to say about that, and I wanted to include that. And I also just want to make sure that we're all on the same page here. Like, this video is for fun and hopefully is interesting to you. So please don't come for me in the comments telling me about how I shouldn't eat fast food, no fast food is healthy, or, you know, don't come for me about my kid eating fast food, which, let's be honest, he doesn't eat all that much anyway, and I don't want to hear about that either, because you come get him to eat. And I also don't bother, you know, just don't, let's not make this unfun, okay? I know how people can be, so I say this because I'm sure there are plenty of you watching that appreciate this video for its intended purposes, but just in case you're not, like, this is supposed to be fun, like, please don't take this video too seriously. But hopefully it is helpful in some kind of way for those of you who do enjoy fast food. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for today. I'm having to hold my big giant camera today, which is less than ideal. So, hello friends, we are back. The saga continues, and also I'm a moron and I completely forgot a restaurant. So, we're going to do 2 today. So, this is the last you get of me. I know you're so sad that the saga is over. So today we're going to hit Arby's and KFC. I am currently at Arby's, and I perused the menu. I looked, I checked, I did all, my typical research. And you can, if you want to, have a decent amount of protein, you can get the medium size roast beef at Arby's, which is, what they are known for. That's going to run you 510 calories with 38 grams of protein. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's not bad, but technically, the healthiest item on the menu is their chicken nuggets. And so that is what we're going to order. I'm back. I had to let you go for a second. All right, so there are 470 calories with 38 grams of protein. So you get the same amount of protein, but for less calories if you go the chicken nugget route. So that's what we're gonna order and try today, and at Arby's, and then we'll go to KFC, and then I will give you the final results. Are you guys so hyped for this? I really hope you are. No. All right, let's just go order. Hi, hon. Can I get an order of the nuggets, please?
You say that one more time, please?
An order of your nuggets, please. Just the nuggets.
Yeah, what's the count? We got a 4, 6, and 9.
Oh, 9 will be just fine, dear.
Okay. Is it okay? I got nuggets got like 3.5 minutes on it. Is that okay?
That'll be okay. Thank you, dear.
All right. And then any different sauce with those nuggets?
Barbecue would be great.
All right. So I got you down for a 9-piece nuggets only with the barbecue sauce.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Your total's gonna come out to $6.92. See you at the window.
All right, thank you, hon.
Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you, dear?
Well, it's going to be $6.92. Thank you, ma'am. Nope.
Thanks,
I'm
dear.
going to pull you up past the door and I'm going to bring
Sure.
it to you, okay?
Great, thank you, dear. Okay, I fixed my camera. I really hope you guys are as invested in this adventure as I have been, or as I am. So, here we go. Arby's. I did decide to get some barbecue sauce because, I don't know, I felt on the spot and I felt like I needed to order something. Are you like this, or is it just me? So, I don't know what the calories are on the barbecue sauce, and of course they're nowhere on there, so editing Alexandria will put those somewhere on the screen if you decided you wanted to partake. But we're going to do it regular first. All right, let's do it. All right, here we go. Really hot. These are extremely hot, just so you know. Can you see the steam? You probably can't. No, you can't. Okay. These are very hot, but very good. I think I would give these a 5. This is reminding me of a chicken tender from somewhere, but I can't place it. Also, that's an absurd amount of food. Like, this is 9 nuggets. There's no way I'm going to be able to eat 9 nuggets. There's no way. For the sake of the experiment, some Arby's sauce. Yeah. it takes them up another notch. So those are excellent, and they definitely get a 5. We're now at KFC. You can tell by the checkered flag in the back. So we are now at KFC. We have arrived, and we are going to order. So from KFC. All right, so there's a little bit of backstory here. We were researching, checking things out, and apparently KFC used to offer some grilled chicken. Like, they used to offer a grilled chicken breast, and it's still on their nutrition menu, but it seems like they've all but discontinued it. So it's possible that if you have a KFC near you, that it may be on the menu, but you kind of just have to check and be that person and like ask. So if you really want to be like eating healthiest or whatever, you can in fact go to Arby's, and not Arby's, we are at KFC. You can in fact go to KFC and order a, my brain is not firing on all cylinders. You can attempt to order a grilled chicken breast, but I don't know, it seems like people liked it, but then like people weren't ordering enough because KFC, so kind of makes sense. Anyway, my point is I can't order it at this particular restaurant. So best case scenario for me is just a single breast of chicken from KFC in the regular original. That's gonna be my best bet. So that's gonna run you 390 calories, and you get 39 grams of protein if you eat the whole thing. Now, that being said, let's go order, and then we'll be done. Then we can call it quits on this whole adventure, at least for now. Okay, let's go. Oh, by the way, I'm ordering 2 pieces of chicken because my husband will fuss if I eat his chicken. I can't say I blame him.
Thank you, choosing KFC.
Hi, hon. Can I just get 2 single original recipe chicken breasts?
So just 2 chicken breasts, that's all?
Yes, ma'am. An original recipe, please.
And they $3.84 a piece, is that fine?
That'll be fine, dear.
All right, you come around.
Thank you.
Hello, it's
Hi, hon. Sorry, dear. I could use to be a little taller. Thanks. You do the same, dear. Okay, here we go. All right, it's chicken time. And I have not had KFC in like a hot second. And this chicken is also hot, but not as hot. So we'll see. Yeah, it's as good as I remember. Yeah. It's going to be some interesting concoctions for lunch and dinner today by having both of these. All right, so she also gets a 5, although I feel like I wasn't picky enough about like the food, to be honest. So I'm going to go do some math, and I'll come back and I will give you our final result. Okay, guys, the time has finally come. Are you ready for this? I'm so ready for this. All right, so let's talk about things that we learned as we sort of go along the way. So the thing that I learned is that Chick-fil-A, by far, of all of our options, stole the nutrition category. Like, they crushed it with a 19 grams of protein per 100 calories, and the rest, by comparison, you know, just didn't even come close. We had like quite a few in the middle, and then, you know, McDonald's all the way at the bottom. So McDonald's did not perform very well from a nutrition standpoint. Now, granted, I didn't use my typical bar, which would be the chicken nuggets. So that is something to factor in, but this is all just for fun anyway. So like, let's It's not that serious. Okay, so our winner is actually KFC because it got a 5 in all of my categories. So the fillets themselves were like $3 and some change a piece. So if you were just eating one, it was $3 and some change a piece. For taste, it got a 5 because, well, it's delicious. And nutrition, it got a 5 also because it just hit the bar of 10 grams of protein per 100 calories. So, because it was 390 calories with 39 grams of protein. So, it literally just hit the bar. So, KFC, you win nothing. I don't know. This is just a fun game. But in case you'd like to know, since I did all this like math and work and things, so McDonald's performed the most poorly from a nutrition standpoint. And then the other places were kind of somewhere in the middle. Taco Bell was 7.5 grams of protein. Arby's was 8.09. Those were really good. And then Wendy's was 8.05 per 100 calories. And then the prices were kind of all across the board, with no surprise at Chick-fil-A being the most expensive. And that's actually what kept Chick-fil-A from winning this, because well, no, that's not true, because I gave it a 4.5. So, but the price on this one was the most expensive, and that one was $8.35 for those grilled nuggets. So, and ultimately, so KFC got a perfect score at 15. Then Arby's and Wendy's tied with a 13. And they actually had the exact same scoring, a price of 4, taste of 5, and a nutrition of 4. And then Chick-fil-A came in third, basically, with a 12.5, a nutrition score of a 5, the taste of a 4.5, and a price of 3. Then McDonald's was next at a score of 11, and they had a 5 for taste, they had a 1 for nutrition, and then a 4 for price. And then Taco Bell actually was the lowest with a 9. It had a 2 for nutrition, price was 3 because it was somewhere in the middle, and then a taste was 4. So that's how everything stacked up. I hope this was fun and helpful, and honestly, like, I hope that the takeaway of this video is twofold. A, that if you need to eat fast food, you can, but I also don't, I don't want to be one of those people that shames you for eating fast food. And I also don't want to, I want to make sure that I'm very clear, like, this is not me saying you need to order the healthiest option if you go to a fast food restaurant. That's not what I'm saying here. I just want to give you options in case that's what you want to do. But certainly, like, live your life. If you go and you just want to eat, like, whatever, like, eat whatever, like, live your life. So I hope that comes across in this video and that it was fun. If you like this, you'll have to let me know if you'd like another version of this. We could potentially do breakfast options, or I could do, like, DoorDash options. I focused on drive-throughs for this particular one because it was inspired by that video, but we could certainly do some other things. If you found it fun and helpful, let me know. I'd love to know. And if you loved it, YouTube should be recommending something else they think you'll love, and I hope you love it too. Thanks for watching. Bye, friends.